Welcome and welcome back. Once again, it is your friend Soul coming at you today, talking to you about meditation. Just going to help you get started with this, going to help you understand how I do it, what it does for me, and how you can incorporate this into your morning routine. But before we get into things, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. I would highly appreciate it. This is another one of those videos where there's really nothing to see on screen. So what I want you to do as you're listening to this video, if you can, close your eyes and we're going to do some of that slow 5-count breathing, and then we're going to get into this thing. I'm sure I'm like you. I've had stress in my life. I've been depressed. I've had anxiety. I've had different issues with people. And for years I would hear about meditation and I thought, A, that's complete nonsense, or B, it's something that I would never be able to do, and the reason was I convinced myself that meditation meant one thing. It meant sitting quietly with my eyes shut and somehow clearing my mind, freeing my mind of all of the thoughts. And the first thing I'm here in this video to say is that is not what meditation is. I've done many types of meditation. That has not been one of them. I'm going to take you through the type of meditation that I do in the morning, and in a future video, I'm actually going to do the meditation with you so you can follow along in real time. Eyes shut, and what I want you to do is inhale slowly for 5 slow seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 5 more seconds. And then slowly release it through your mouth for 5 more seconds. And let's just go through it once, but if you can keep doing that throughout this video, I think it's going to be highly beneficial for you. Slowly inhale through the nose. Hold for 5 seconds. And then slowly exhale through your mouth. When I get up in the morning, I already have a bottle of water next to my bed. I take a couple of sips of that. And then what I do is I sit on the very edge of my bed. And I'm sitting on one blanket. I take another blanket. The whole blanket thing you don't have to do. I take another blanket. I put it over my head. And I kind of wrap it around myself. And I mean, it drapes over my shoulders. It runs over my legs, over my knees. I kind of bring it in. And I've got my hands basically crossed in my lap, just relaxing, my feet firmly on the floor, and I close my eyes. And all I'm trying to do here is just trying to get into the rhythm of that 5-count breathing. Just trying to wake up just a little bit and breathe and de-stress. If you have stress, if you have anxiety, if you're nervous about something, if you're angry about something, if you need half a second to think about something, at any point in the day, you can go through that cycle, shut your eyes and do it if you can, and if you go through it just 5 times, you just go through that 5-count breathing 5 times and open your eyes, I guarantee you're going to feel much better and things are going to feel different. And continue doing that breathing right now as you listen to this video. You want a straight spine. You don't want to be slumped over if you can avoid it. I understand that during any meditation, maybe that will happen. And when it does happen, just try to bring yourself back to that good posture. At the same time, if you're feeling any tension in your face, some people carry tension in their forehead, in their brows. Try to relax that. Think for a second, breathe for a second, figure out where you're tense in your body. Think about the weight of your body on the bed or the chair that you're sitting in. Most people will do this in a chair. And just let that physical tension just kind of relax and melt away as you continue doing that 5-count breathing. In a future video, we're going to get into an even more advanced breathing technique, but it's going to follow the same 5-count breathing, and it's a technique that will help everyone, especially athletes. The type of meditation that I do in the morning, and there's many different types of meditation, it is not a religious meditation, it is not a supernatural, spiritual meditation, though it could be any of these things, and you sit there and with your eyes shut as you continue to do that breathing, I then move into a type of meditation. You can look this up. It's called Transcendental Meditation. Again, in a future video, I'm really going to go into depth with that and really take you through a meditation. But right now, just keep doing the breathing. If that spine is a little bit loose again, straighten it up. If you're feeling tension again in your face or any other place in your body, actively try to decrease that right now. If you never learn anything else about meditation, this type or any other type, this is, in a nutshell, what meditation is. This is the single most important concept in meditation. Meditation is not about freeing your mind of all thoughts. Meditation is about letting your thoughts naturally occur in your brain without judging yourself on the thoughts that come into your head, and at the same time merely observing the thoughts. Some people call this meditation, other people call it mindfulness. Once I've done that breathing for about a minute, and I'm sitting on the edge of my bed and I've got that blanket over me, and I feel almost like I'm being hugged and it feels cozy, what I try to do is then focus on my breathing. I focus on how I'm inhaling. I focus on the way that my belly and my lungs expand as I'm doing it. I focus on exhaling and what that feels like. And for the time being, that's the thought that I'm trying to observe. What is going on right now in this present moment? And what will naturally happen is your mind, my mind, will wander off to other things. Maybe we'll wander off to the thought of, I'm doing meditation and it feels nice, or I'm doing meditation and this is a thing that I've regularly done that's helped me. Or you think about something going on with friends, something going on with work, something going on in your personal life. This is not a failure of the meditation. What you're doing now is naturally letting thoughts come into your head and just observing them, and you let your mind wander for a second. But then you know what you do. You bring the focus back to that breathing every time you notice your mind wanders off. And before I start this meditation, what I do is I set an alarm on my phone for 15 to 20 minutes. For 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to get right in my head, and this is going to be an amazing way to start my day. Many people will do TM. The traditional way to do it is both in the morning and at night. Most days, I only get to do it in the morning. If you can do it in the morning and at night, that's tremendous. If you can do a different type of meditation, maybe a body scan meditation, and I'll take you through that in the future as well, that's also great. But what this meditation is going to give you, and you will notice this in your life, if you think I'm crazy right now, do this, give me 3 days. Do this for 3 days of your life consecutively. If you want to do it in the morning and at night, that's better. But at least 3 days where you do this at least one time a day, and I guarantee it's going to improve your depression, your anxiety, your stress level, the way you communicate with other people. This is an amazing, amazing tool, and I cannot stress this enough, for creativity. If you're a writer, if you make YouTube videos, if you give speeches, if you are a cartoonist, if you do graphic design, this meditation, I promise you, will help you. Is it going to get rid of all of your depression or anything else like that? No, it is not, but it will help you tremendously. It's free, and I promise you, you will find merit in this. And this is one of those things that can help you out the rest of your life. And the other thing that this does, in a world where we have the internet, in a world where we have video games, in a world where we can constantly listen to music without commercials, we distract ourselves because inherently many of us have a fear of being alone with our own thoughts in silence. This is the way you conquer that beast. Imagine having that albatross off your back for the rest of your life. This is an amazing tool that you can incorporate into your life. I will talk more about the breathing in the future. I will talk more about TM as well as other forms of meditation in the future. It is a stressful time for the planet right now. There's a better way for you to maneuver this obstacle course. As always, please smash that subscribe button. It has been your host, Soul, coming at you one more time. Thank you for coming back, my friend, and I will catch you next time.